use exceldiet.com, you first want to download it. So you're going to want to go to exceldiet.com, and up comes the website, and you're going to need to download the Excel spreadsheet. So you can hover over here and right click the link, and when it comes up you want to do save link as or save as, and then specify where you're going to download it to if it's prompting you. Okay, so it's starting my download here, and now my download is complete. So I'm going to save this on the desktop so it's a little easier to use. And the way to do that is I could show in folder here, and the dialog comes up, and then I can take the file and drag it to the desktop like this, and I lift up the mouse and it's just on the desktop. Okay, it says this file was originated from the internet location and might be unsafe. Click here for more details, and you can enable editing here. Okay, once you have that, you want to enter your weight. So you can click this link here, and it brings up the Excel diet sheet. Now the first thing, since this is the first time I'm using it here, you have to enter the date. You can actually just press Control semicolon, and it puts in today's date, or you can type it in. It has to be in the format that your system understands. I press the Enter key, and all these dates are adjusted. Then you're going to enter your starting weight, so you should weigh yourself and then enter it, and I'll just make believe it was 180. And this is going to be the goal weight. Now these goal weights are already calculated, and what it does is it drops it by 0.14 hundredth of a pound, or 1/7 of a pound each day. So each day you're going to try to lose about 500 calories, um, and that's about 0.14 14 hundredth of a pound. And so when you enter this, you can go to the dashboard, and you see here's the chart here. Now the only thing you see on the chart is on the left side here, you see the weights and this red line. And the red line is your goal line. That's what's going to happen if you lose a pound a week. So that's where you want to be. You want to also be below the line, means you're doing well, and if you're above the line, you're not doing well. You're behind your goal. So you want to adjust your food intake and your exercising to get yourself uh, below this red line. You also don't want to get too far below the red line, because if you do, you'll be losing weight too quickly. So you want to stay as close as possible to this goal. So I'm going to go back to the weight data. I can click here, and let's enter a few. Let's enter a few periods. Let's say it was 179.56. One. Now, if you notice, this 179.6 is lower than the 179.86 by 0.26 pounds. And what that means is that you are ahead of your goal, so it's in green. And then if I enter just a few more, 5.55, 179. Okay, so I've just entered. Now you're going to do this each day. You want to weigh yourself each day on this at the same time. You also want to have an accurate scale. Accuracy usually to 0.2 is typical of a good digital scale these days, and you can click some links to get a scale at Amazon if you need one. Um, let's go back to the, it says dashboard, that's where the chart is. So I click this, and then you can see we're starting a little trend line, and here's our blue, and you can see we are, this line, new line here you're seeing is the actual trend I'm on. You can see I'm not really making the goal, I'm above it, and also the blue line here is above the goal. So it means I have to eat less to kind of lose weight and get back below. So I can go back to the data sheet the next day, and you just keep doing this every day, and you modify your eating based on where your weight is. And we'll go look at the chart again. And you can see it's a little bit better here. You can see I'm actually, my black is my trend, and that means I'm doing well because not only am I below the line here, but I'm below losing a pound a week. Now, once you're below the line, you have a few things you can do. You can certainly eat more. So you want to stay as close as possible to the red line to not lose weight too quickly. And then, so really, all you have to do is keep entering this. Now, you can also enter some notes. I like to enter what I ate, so I enter, so I might say BF for breakfast, one Atkins bar, one for lunch, and walked 3 miles. And you can keep doing no exercise. I write sometimes. Now this field here is optional, and it tells you, did you exercise? Enter a 1 if you exercised and a 0 if you didn't. And the reason I put this together is I had wanted to see the pattern of when I exercised and how well I lost weight. So you can just enter the days you exercised, a 0 or a 1. You should do it every day. And we'll go back to the chart. And then you can see you get these little gray bars, and it'll show you a gray bar. On some versions of Excel, a gray bar will actually hide the chart. So you, in those cases, just leave it blank and you won't see it. And you can see, again, the black line is good. It's good to get the black line below the red line, which is the red line is my goal weight, and this is the trend. And you can always see how well you're doing here. Red means you're above, and green means you're below. So the important thing is you just have to enter weight and modify your eating habits. Anyway, hope this was helpful. If you have questions, certainly tweet me at Alecberg on Twitter. And you can double click the Excel diet icon here to view the spreadsheet. And here it is.